It's not really have a happy hour, but the beer is so cheap. It's like $1, like $2 maximum. No, it's like $1.50 maximum. So I just go there for 2 beer and then go home. But I always end out like 4 beer, then only go home. So luckily I'm still alive, but don't do that.
Yeah. So overall, what would you say? What would you say it's like to live in the Philippines? Yeah.
The 1 month that when I living alone, so over there, the time that the place that I stay is surrounding with a beautiful neighbor. So they always taking care of me as well. They make a cake, they will give me. They make a kimchi, they will also give me. They make pancake, they also give me. My life is full of activity over there, and sometimes they will bring pizza, and it's wine night time, time. So they will bring wine and pizza. I bring wine. Then we stay home, we chill, we drink, and the owner and the caretaker also is very nice. When they have any activity, they will ask me that, do you want to go with us? We're going this weekend, and blah blah blah.
That's the landlord at the apartments?
Yeah.
Okay, the cottages?
Yeah, and the neighbor also, when they go to like the hiking, with the motorbike to see the beautiful place. And they bring me, they asked me 2 times, but I didn't go because I'm so sorry, because I don't want to go out between 11 to 3 o'clock. It's too hot, and the road is so difficult to drive with a motorbike. Like, oh, that's it, I don't want to drive. Also driving 1 hour to the farm to see the, it's a very nice place, but oh no, 1 hour is very tired. I don't want. Yeah, I'm a very lazy person. I want to drive. If I with a partner, my partner will drive me, there is no problem, or we take turn, there is no problem. So I want to say that I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for that. I would prefer like morning jogging or nighttime drinking wine and pizza and talk, So my life is wonderful in Dumaguete when I'm alone over there.
So how did you pick the Philippines? How did you pick that as a place to stay for a month?
It's because on February I will travel with Dan, and we got locked down in the Philippines. That lockdown means that we cannot travel around.
Because of COVID?
Because COVID, and luckily we was locked down in Dumaguete. We trapped in Dumaguete. Thank God, we are so lucky. It's so beautiful place. That's why we chose that.
So if you were there as a single woman, would you, and you didn't have a boyfriend at the time, would you say it's a good place to date? Would you find it as a place where single women would want to date other people?
I'm not.
That's what dating is.
I'm not really see much people over there for dating, and I didn't think about that. It's because I'm just alone for 1 month. And in the COVID time, there's no tourists can come. But I believe, because Dumaguete is one of the best city to live in Philippines, and is also very tourist place, and is well known for snorkeling and diving. I believe I can get some young kids from over there. But anyway.
Of course, you mean 18 or more, right?
Yeah, it's like when I'm 16, I definitely have to look like 40 years old. And then
when you're 60?
Yeah, and then I will get like 25 years old boy with me.
You get a hard body?
Yeah, who don't want hot body? I'm just kidding, but so I haven't think about that, because I have a good relationship, and even I'm alone, I don't like to be in relationship. It's very dramatic. I like no string attached. That's kind of.
So why did you leave the Philippines?
It's because I have to meet my boyfriend in Mexico. Actually, he wanted me to fly to Mexico after 2 weeks. I said no, 1 month. I have to live alone 1 month. So I want to know that how is the cost that to live for one person living in Dumaguete, Philippines for a month, how much, and with a beautiful house. Because for me, even I'm living alone, I want to have a 2-bedroom. I don't like to have like a studio or something. I like to have, I know I will have friends come over and sleep, and so I have a bigger place, bigger space for living room and open kitchens, very beautiful place.
Yeah, and you're only, what's the flight to, like your friends from Malaysia, that's only a few hour flight, right?
Yeah.
They could come visit.
Yeah. If if before COVID, the price will be like 200-300 for return.
Round trip?
Round trip. If you catch the Asia have the promotion, you will get Well, it's like 150 for returns.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very cheap, you know. Yeah.
So you said you left the Philippines to go to Mexico. Why didn't your boyfriend just come back?
Because it's still in COVID time, so every country is not open for.
So the Philippines is closed.
It's closed. They are not open for the people who are coming for tourist purpose, tourist visa. Every country in Asia, they are not open for that. It's only either you have permanent residency, then you can go back.
So then Mexico, why did you pick? How did you pick there?
Mexico is open for all the country, and they not record requests about PCR tests or anything. You can just go there, like before COVID, that with your tourist visa.
You just go.
Yeah. So I arrived. You know, I have 6 months. If I arrive in the airport, I have you know, visa on arrival, like the stamp. I have 6 months here.
6 months.
Yes.
Without fooling with getting new visa or.
No, 6 months. If I want to stay in Mexico, I just after 6 months I go out and then just come back for, you know, another 6 months. So that is the thing is, in Philippines, you can stay in Philippines for 36 months. But you need to renew your visa for every 6 months. That is the best place, the best thing of Philippines.
And how many months can you stay there that way?
36 months, which is 3 years.
Wow.
That's all.
And then you have to leave?
Yeah, you have to leave and then just go somewhere else, you know, for a week and then come back. But the thing is, you will not stay in Philippines for 3 years. You will get out like every year to go for like the short trip, you know.
Visit family maybe?
Visit my family, or you know, you are in Asia, so you take a cheap flight to Bangkok, to Vietnam, to South Korea, to Japan, you know, it's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you probably wouldn't even stay there 3 years, but you can, is the point.
Yeah, you can. That you don't want to travel, you can stay there for 3 years.
So would you go back to the Philippines?
Oh, definitely, yes. Once the Philippines opens, so I will go back. We will go back together.
So how long do you think you'll go back next time?
Maybe 6 months at least.
Yeah?
To 2 years.
Okay.
I want to see around Philippines. You know, Philippines is so beautiful with the nature, the water floor, the ocean, the snorkeling, and it takes a lot of time. And I don't want to stay in a place for a week. I want to stay in a place at least for a month.
So maybe go to like 6 places for a month next time?
Yeah, I mean stay for a month for each places. You know why I want to go back to Philippines? Because there's no world like Philippines. They're so beautiful. You pay about like I think about $6 with the equipment, and you have a tour guide. You can share with 4 people with the 1 tour guide to bring you on the oceans to see the underwater world.
Snorkeling guide?
So yeah, snorkeling guide. It is so cheap that no world will have this cheap, and they are so nice. And it's not a one-time thing. There is like they go for around 1 hour, come back and stay on the land, and then they say, "Oh, you rest for after 1 hour. I will come to pick you," and we go again. Like what? Wow. Like you know, you spend whatever how long time you want to spend there. The tour guide will with you with that like so cheap, like $4 for 4 people. No, it's $4 for, I can't remember, it's like few dollars, like $2 you get a tour guide, that's all.
So women are also curious about, they hear about the Philippines and it's in their home country maybe even. Filipinos are great at like doing hair and nails and that kind of thing. They're also doctors and nurses of course, but we see a lot of that. Is it cheaper in the Philippines to do like hair and nails than other countries?
That is way more cheaper. It's very cheap in all the Asia as my understanding, because like for the man haircut it's $1.50, for the woman haircut it's $3. It's in the mall. So that's like a really nice place. It's a nice place. And then the nail is about like $1.20 to do your pedicure and manicure with the normal gel, the normal color. With the gel, a good service with the sanitize their equipment. That is $9 for the manicure, and like about $10 for the pedicure, which is a very good quality thing. with sanitize the equipment. That is I love the most thing, you know.
Oh, cool.
And so for the shopping, like the clothes and everything, you know, I don't really like shopping that much because
we don't have room in our luggage.
Yeah, we don't have room in our luggage. The thing is, you can shop in the Shopee and Lazada in Philippines, actually in all the Asia, and they have cash on delivery.
Those are online stores.
Yeah, so you no need to pay first. So if something happened in between the delivery, the courier service, you know, whatever, there's paid by the seller. So because you're only getting the thing, the good,
that's when you pay.
That's when you pay. So that's good. And one thing, I just found out that tuna is very cheap in Philippines. So cheap. It's like $7 or $8 for 1 kg tuna.
Wow,
1
that's
kg.
2.5 pounds.
You know what I see in Mexico is 300 peso divided by 20 is
$15. Twice the price.
12. Yeah, that's like, oh, and it's not fresh. It's not fresh. It's frozen tuna, you know.
Wow.
I don't know why they don't have tuna here, huh? But Philippines is so cheap, everyone.
Were you happy in the Philippines?
Yes, I'm very happy in Philippines. Just the food, but you know, mostly I eat at home. It's more healthy with the green. But I'm very happy with the Philippines because I can go to the naturals, the hiking, waterfall, underwater world, and I can have my family come and visit me and they enjoy the nature.
But thanks for watching this. Also, you know, subscribe, comment, and like this video if you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching our video.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.